Alright, so this is probably like my fifth time recording this because I just cannot keep my notes in track. We just got done with Moreno Albazi. I'm gonna give you my quick review of the card. We're gonna go over the results and that. And yeah, starting with the main event. Brandon Moreno, obviously he's a former champion, we know this. He had a phenomenal performance, right? Um, it was mainly a stand-up fight. I don't think it even went to the ground once. I think one takedown was attempted the entire fight, if I'm correct. Let me check here. Yeah, one takedown by Albazi. But this was just a dominant performance by Brendan Moreno, who, again, my computer is so slow, who ended up winning by majority decision, dominated every round. Um, a really good performance. Honestly, kind of saved their card here. Like, a lot of people thought Emil Albazi could give Brandon Moreno challenges. Obviously, Brandon Moreno losing to Brandon Royval. Um, this was a step down in competition from, being a champion. But he looked phenomenal. And he definitely showed that he is remaining atop that flyweight division for a while, I think. Like, again, for a stand-up fight, he looked incredible. He was landing the better oh my god. The combinations. And yeah. Moving on to Aaron Blanchfield versus Rose Namajunas. This is a weird one. Aaron Blanchfield was able to outstrike Rose throughout the fight. Um, she even was able to get two takedowns. Rose was able to get one, but the stats definitely tell a different story than what the fight really was. A lot of people, including myself, who I had to rewatch the fight during a commercial. I think Rose Namajunas won that fight. You know, and Blanchfield did outstrike her by nearly double strikes. But I thought Rose Namajunas was landing the better shots. I thought she did more on the ground, and I thought she won the fight. But you have to let me know in the comments down below. But Aaron Blanchfield won by majority unanimous decision. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Next, we got Kale Machado versus Benson Ribeiro. Another weird one because I thought Kale Machado was landing the better strikes, the better combinations. He outstruck Benson Ribeiro. Benson Ribeiro did land the bigger shots, but I thought Kale Machado, uh, in the second and the third, kind of took over. But I don't know. This fight was really weird for me. Again, you can't just go off the stats, right? But yeah, I thought KO Machado was landing the better combinations. No takedowns by either of them. I don't know. Again, I'm starting to think I'm watching completely different fights than these judges at this point. But the next fight, Jasmine, Jasmine Davidicus, that's what I'm gonna call her. This was a dominant win where she was able to get the submission at the end of the third with the Darce choke at 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Dominant performance by her. Uh, two of the judges even giving her the second round with a 10-8. It was a overall beatdown of our Ariane De Silva until a submission. Phenomenal performance by Davidicus, Davidicus, however you say her last name. Really good performance. Next we go to Marc-Andre versus Dustin Stolfish. Dustin Stolfish was able to knock him out in the first round after they had some grappling exchanges, and it was a massive right hook, dude. It sucks seeing the Canadian get tanked, but yeah, really good performance by Dustin Stoltzfus. You know, the middleweight division, though, that's, again, getting into the top 15 and the top 10, I think is fairly easy. Me being, you know, the ignorant MMA fan I am. But, yeah. I'm not sure if this guy is ready for the top guys. But, phenomenal fight by Dustin. Next, we go to Mike Malott versus Trevin Gills. Mike Malott looked incredible, dude. Like, I picked him purely because he's a Canadian. I'll fully admit that. But, dude, the combinations he was able to land, I thought Trevin Gills won the first round personally, but I thought Mike Malott just took it over in the second and third. He was landing unreal combinations. Like this is the version of Mike Malott that I wanted to see, because I do believe he is one of the younger welterweights with a ton of potential. Obviously, being a Canadian, I'm gonna root for him a bit. But yeah, man, he looked amazing, dude. Really good win by him. Was able to outstrike Trevin Gillis 59-34. And yeah, amazing combinations. And then we get to another controversial fight. Ayman Zahabi versus Pedro Munoz. Ayman Zahabi wins this fight by unanimous decision. However, me and a lot of other fans think Pedro Munoz won this fight. I thought Pedro Munoz was landing the better combinations. I even had to rewatch the third during commercial. You know, the third definitely was Munoz, without a doubt. But I thought he won the first two. But yeah. Again, you'll have to let me know with some of these decisions, man. Like, Canada or something. Next, we have Charles Jourdain. Come on, computer. He was able to get a guillotine choke at 3 minutes and 43 seconds of the second round. Really good performance by Charles Jourdain. He was able to outstrike Victor Henry too, in both rounds. But yeah, once it went to the ground, he went for the guillotine, and it was almost instant. Next, we go to Yusuf Zalal submitting Jack Shore. In the second round, Yusuf Zawal looked incredible in this fight. Um, Really good performance by him. Fairly dominant too, I'd say. Jack Shore being somebody who he is. Jack Shore is a really good fighter. Um, but yeah, he was only able to land 10 strikes, 1 strike in the second round. But yeah, great win by Yusuf Jalal. Moving on to Alexander Romanov and Rodrigo Nascimento. Okay, if you forgot about the second round, this is one of the best fights of the year. Like, for some reason, the first round, Romanov was on top of Nascimento, destroying him for a good 2 minutes, landing massive shots until the end of the bell. And there was like it was like the second round. They were just holding each other against the cage. Mike Goddard gave them multiple warnings and didn't break it up until like halfway through the round. But Alexander Romanov was able to win by unanimous decision. Nascimento really didn't give him any bit of like any good competition. Really, it was really Romanov just taking down Nascimento at will, and yeah, great win by Romanov. Though I don't think he'll ever get to the top of the division. But I mean, his wrestling is really good. Able to land 6 takedowns to 10 out of 10. Even went for a submission attempt. Really good win by Romanov. But I mean, again, too, just if you're gonna watch this fight back, I'm telling you, just watch the first round, skip the second round, and then go straight to the third. Trust me, I'll save you an extra 6 minutes of your life. Moving on, we got Siri Sydney versus Garrett Armfield. This is again another one too where I thought Garrett Armfield won the fight. Garrett Armfield was able to outstrike City in the first and second round. You know, I guess you can give City the first round for the submission attempts. But I mean, it was Garrett Armfield who went for the takedown. Again, really weird fights here. I thought Garrett Armfield won this. You can let me know in the comments down if you disagree with me or not. But yeah, that was a weird fight. Sarah Sydney wins by a split decision. One really Garrett Armfield won the fight, if you ask me. Next we get to Chad Engler versus Cody Gibson. Cody Gibson, not Gibson. Cody Gibson was very active in the wrestling. Both were pretty even on strikes, but Cody Gibson was the more active fighter, mixing the takedowns and the strikes, even had 2 submission attempts. Good win by Cody Gibson. Next we go to the opener fight of Jamie Lenhorn versus Ivana Petrovic. So, I personally thought Ivana Petrovic won this fight. It was a very close fight. First round, Petrovic outlanded her. Both got a takedown. Really didn't do much with them though. Second round, Jamie Lenhorn was able to outstrike Patrick, but Patrick was able to get a takedown in the middle of the round. And then in third, Patrick took over in the striking. When Horns was able to get a takedown in the third. But I thought Patrick won this fight. I thought Patrick just, in my opinion, she won the first and third. I could be wrong. But yeah. Now, like, here's where we're at now. Overall, I would say this Fight Night card was good for the most part. Outside of a few questionable decisions and that, it was a good fight, good performances. But I was thinking as I was watching this fight card, it's like the fight nights now are becoming better than the ones we are paying $80-$90 for now on pay-per-view. And again, too, I know you cannot control the fights. You can make any fight you want, but you cannot control what goes on the cage. But it's really frustrating for us as fans. Say we're trying to get our friends in MMA. How am I supposed to rely on a pay-per-view card when majority of the pay-per-view cards this year, outside of the good ones, have been very lackluster? And it's like, when it's a random fight night card, like, some of these fight nights have been fucking unreal. Derek Lewis and Escamano, that was a great one. This one was a good one. Corey Sandhagen versus Umar Nurmagomedov. Like, it's getting annoying. And also, too, on to the judging. I'm convinced Canadian judges are some of the Canada's judges in MMA are some of the most mind-boggling people. Like, everybody was shit talking the judges when Sean Strickland lost to Dracus. But man, that Pedro Munoz fight, I'm sorry, Pedro Munoz won that fight. Same with the other ones, but I don't know. That's all I really got for this. Let me know in the comments. What did you think about this fight card down below? What did you think about the decisions? I feel like that's mainly what these videos are about now. And yeah, thanks for watching. Later.